back to my channel, everybody. And if you're new, well, hey, what's up, what's good? Thank you so much for joining me. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Today I'll be showing you what's on my iPhone. I don't actually think it's really that interesting, but I just like these videos, so I'm gonna make one. And plus, when I got my phone, when I did my unboxing, I said I was gonna do a what's on my iPhone, and I never got to it, so I kind of feel guilty as well that I never got to do it when I said I was going to do it. So here we are now. Let's get to it. Okay, so starting on my, what do you call this, lock screen? Yeah, starting on my lock screen is just green, obviously the color of like the phone, and then you unlock it and this is the first thing I normally see. Green again for the background, and then we start right up top. There is mail. I actually don't use that version of like my email stuff, but it's there. There's mail, there's my calendar, there's photos, there's my camera. Very basic, very regular kind of applications. Below that there is settings, and then there's notes. There's Google Maps. I prefer Google Maps to like the Apple Maps because I feel like that's very American, so it doesn't really actually get our South African places that well. That's for me personally. If it works for you in your South African, amazing, congratulations. For me personally, not that I ever even tried to use it, someone else tried to use it and it just took her so far from where she was trying to go. I just could not believe it, so I just have never even attempted. And there's weather. I kind of actually use that quite a lot, but you have this weather, app store, and then socials. Now we're getting interesting. We open that, and then I have WhatsApp, and I have Instagram, and I have Twitter. Actually, let's open my Instagram. Oh, look at you, Shonice. Yes, girl. Hey, that is my Instagram. Follow your girl if you want to, or follow my other account. If you're here for all that psychology stuff, here's my other account, Cognitive Truth, where I basically talk about more or less what I talk about on this channel. Just, I don't know which one you'd say is more in depth, to be honest. I think this one is more like on the Instagram, it's more my strong actual opinions on it, because obviously my oh no, this is the personality disorder. Yeah, this one. You see, like, my captions are more from the heart. And then is this Wi-Fi gonna nope, it's not gonna. Oh yes, there we go. And then like when I get to this part of it, this is also like more like for the heart, from the heart and stuff like that. So I suppose this is more hearty if you want that. You see, there's obsessive compulsive disorder, obsessive compulsive personality disorder, social anxiety disorder, and antisocial personality disorder, and a whole bunch of either inspirational or again stuff that's like, please, let's be mindful, that whole vibe. That's my whole like thing. I guess it's like a wellness as well, like a mental health wellness, psychopathology. But anyway, let me stop plugging myself. We've got Twitter, we've got TikTok, we've got Discord, we've got Wattpad. TikTok, I mean, I feel like we all know what TikTok is. WhatsApp and Twitter, same. Like, I'm not gonna explain what WhatsApp or Twitter are. Like, same, we know what that is. TikTok, I feel like we all know at this point what TikTok is. It like rules the world at this point. Discord is like another communication kind of application, and then Wattpad, I feel like we all had our Wattpad days back when we were teenagers. Whenever you were a teenager, if you are a teenager, I feel like Wattpad is like a staple in like the teenage phase. So yeah, I write on Wattpad. I don't know if anyone wants a plug to that. I don't know. I don't really show my face on Wattpad, to be honest, but I will plug it over here if anybody's interested. There we go. My name is Mbali with 2 eyes. The @ one is the name, not the top one, but anyway. And then there's my works. I'm gonna have to blur out that first one that came out, because if someone who is on my Wattpad sees that, they will geek out and think I'm actually going to do it, and I'm not sure yet. But anyway. And then we've got time wasters. We've got Netflix. We know what that do. We got YouTube, duh, you're on it. And then we got Pinterest. My Pinterest board is literally Ekotar. Look at that. Ekotar. That's all my Pinterest board is. That's my current read right now. I'm on Echo War though. I'm on A Court of Wings. I nearly said war. Wings and Ruins. So I'm almost done with the series. Well, what's her name? Feyre's part. And it's killing me that I'm almost done. It's really killing me. I really don't want to finish it, but at the same time I'm like, if I don't, I'm gonna keep missing out on everything because things keep happening, because now they're on a court of, what is it, I'm going to lie, Silver Flames, and that's about the other sister. I know not a lot of people are gonna know what I'm talking about, but like, just for you to get the gist of it, I'm not at the end. I've got this one that I'm on, a novella one, which is like not that long, and then the one that everybody's on right now that just came out like 2 weeks ago. And I don't want to get there. I don't want to read that one because I don't want to be there. I don't want to finish. But at the same time, if I don't get there, I'm gonna keep missing everything. I keep missing things already because whatever. Anyway, this is my Pinterest board, literally. Oh, that's so cute. Anyway, whatever. Pinterest. Got DSTV now. Oh, it just says DSTV now. Now. As in, at this moment, it only says DSTV. Yeah, that is our, what do you call it in America? Cable. What do you call it in the UK? I don't know. What do you call it anyway? I don't know. It's how we watch our television. Like, that's what our television stuff goes on to. It's DSTV. So if I have a TV set and whatever, I'm watching DSTV because it's what's going to give me the channels. That's what DSTV is if you're not South African. So I've got DSTV, and then I've got 2 games. I've got Matchington. It's a pretty dope game. I like it. And then I've got these Hardy dog. Anyway, and then I've got Hotel Craze. That's my new like jam. I haven't played Matchington in forever, but Hotel Craze, bomb.com. I've got my clock, self-explanatory. I've got money, that's the NetBank money app. NetBank is what I bank with. Then I've got editing. I've got Fonto. I showed you in my previous video how I use that. I've got YouTube Studio. That is to check up on my YouTube stuff. I've got iMovie, what I use to edit. I've got Canva, what I use to make my pictures for my Cognitive Truth page. Got Mojo, what I use to sometimes put those borders on my videos, or to make my Instagram stories look prettier. I've got PhotoGrid, makes your photos into grids, or I just use it to crop my thumbnails. I've got Autori, which is exactly the same as Mojo. I've got Visco, we know what Visco is to edit. I've got YouTube Tracker, which is the same as, not really, it's like more advanced than YouTube Studio. YouTube Studio is like YouTube but the studio version. And then YouTube Tracker is to track how close you are to being monetized. Super duper far, I know, but we're getting there. Then I've got music. I've got Spotify. We know what Spotify is. I've got Shazam. We know what that is. I've got SoundCloud. We know what that is. SoundCloud, literally, I play like the same 6 songs every single time I remember that I have SoundCloud. Then I dip. Then I come back like 5 months later, listen to the same 6 songs. Literally, it's boring. I'm annoying. I've got Genius, which is the lyrics app. I only like Genius because I think it'll like explain what people meant when they say things, because sometimes I'll be like, oh, this is what the person meant, and I'll be like, oh, but they could mean this too, and it's not gonna bother me, so I'll just go into Genius to find out the truth. FaceTime, we know what that is. I got Health, because I actually track my period on Health, not that I like need to for fertility purposes at this point. I just track it because I feel like we all track our periods though, like just in general, like we want to know when it's coming. So for that kind of cause, I track it on Health, and Health is actually quite on point. I know people use Flow and this, that, and the third, or maybe that is for fertility purposes because they don't want to do the deed when they, I don't know, it's not, I don't know, but people usually use like other apps for that, and I feel like Health is pretty spot on, to be honest. It tells me everything. It tells me the ovulation as well, actually, and it tells me my period and everything, and it's never really wrong with my period, so I like it. It's like fine. And then I got Gmail, that's what I actually use for my emails. And then I've got Pocketbook. That's, an app that's for reading this word over here, reading this stuff. That's what it's for. Why don't we say that word? Because it's like when you used to use Toxic WAP to get music, that's what that is. So nobody really wants to endorse that. But mind you, I've got books all the way up there. I am a book buyer, don't worry. So don't think I'm like this, I didn't even know about that word until like a while ago when my friend put me on and stuff like that, and I was like, oh, well, this is easy, because books be hella expensive. But am I gonna buy them? Yes, I am. Ekotar, do you think I'm not gonna buy Ekotar? You wrong, boo. I'm gonna buy the whole series. I can't wait. I can't wait. To be fair, the only reason why I actually haven't bought that series is because the covers that I like aren't here. Like, I haven't seen them in this country, and it breaks my heart. It breaks my heart, because the covers that they have here are the other covers, and they're not that exciting, to be honest. I want like the specific covers, and obviously I'm gonna want them in a box set, because buying a box set just makes more sense than buying all four, you know. Well, 5 at this point, but technically it's still 4, because the one that I said was a novella is like a 3.5. It's not actually a number 4, but anyway. Then I've got Faithful, that is a religious app. It has like sermons and just like daily motivational stuff. Do I still have this here? No, I moved it. It has like daily motivational stuff, and you can watch people speak about, like pastors speak about different obstacles, different this, that, and that. Let me just show you. Why am I acting like I can't open it? Anyway, you see today is March 3rd. You can see then this is my daily devotional for today. And then, oh, made for you. That's new. This wasn't here before. Cool. Anyway, so you get the gist. Previous devotionals, trending highlights, you literally get the gist. There at the bottom, sermons, highlights, originals. Yeah, I think you get it. I don't know how to explain it properly, but I think you get it. So yeah, I really love that app. And then that's really it. This is like my everythings. What did I not speak about that I have? Eraser, that is to remove background stuff. Like, let's say you take a picture and you want to remove, like I would want to remove the door and the purple background, then I can erase it. FC Barcelona, quite self-explanatory, just tells me my games, upcoming games and stuff like that. Google Photos, also self-explanatory. I prefer it because, well, at this point I actually have quite a lot of space on this one. This is the 128 gigabytes, so I don't really need to be that on my game about deleting stuff, which I'm not. I'm really bad at it. But yeah, that was for when I had my other phone, which was the 32 gigabytes, and then obviously I needed somewhere to store my photos that wouldn't take my actual space, but I could care less at this point. Oh, share it, obviously to share, I explained that in my previous video. Snapchat, actually I had got a Snapchat because I thought I wanted to do that TikTok trend, the Doja Cat one, well, the one with streets, but I didn't do it. So I have Starbucks because I worked there again this week. This holiday. Superimpose X, I think that was for TikTok videos, but I don't remember how you even use it. I never actually did. I just saw someone else say they use it to do their TikTok videos. Take a Lot, that's where we buy like our version of Amazon. So if you're South African, you know what that do. Uber Eats, we all know what that do. Visual CV is where I make my CV. I just make them look very nice and like cute. I want to say professional, but at this point I don't know what a professional CV looks like, because every other day there's like a new thing about you. It should look like this, that, and the third, and I'm like, otherwise, yeah, that's it. So that is my iPhone 12. That's what I've got on here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye.